Join us as we hit the roads of America and dig deep behind the scenes to uncover America's very best haunted attractions. With hidden cameras, we reveal the artists and craftsmen who play behind the curtain. We will reveal their electrifying high and low-tech secrets.
See you up there.
On America Haunts, the tricks behind the trade. We're going to St. Louis, where the scares rise right off the walls.
In St. Louis, Missouri, there's a haunted house called The Darkness. The Darkness can make an entire room move, or an entire room fall. And one of the things that really makes The Darkness cool is their use of CGI technology, computer-generated imagery.
Basically what I do is a lot of the 3D animation work that they'll install in the haunted house. That ranges from dancing characters to little eyes that kind of follow you, or faces that sort of scare you, things like that. A CGI animation is when you make a 3D model of a character and you animate the character to match the sound that you have, like what he's speaking or the kind of action that you want him to communicate. You know, whatever skin condition they have, or, you know, those kind of effects. You know, I'll sync up the character's mouth with that and make them look like they're talking, so they're like, you know, you've entered my lair, kind of a thing.
When people watch movies, they see all this cool effects, and then when they come here, they expect to see the same thing, not realizing that to make it for Hollywood is very simple compared to making it to go off millions of times through a haunted house season. After the CGI is produced by Dennis, we come back here behind the scenes, and what we have done here is we've constructed a window. On the outside it looks like a picture frame, but on the inside we're going to insert a TV inside here so it looks like a portrait. And the CGI is actually of a portrait of a man that changes and gets old. And then we use these are solid state video players, and all the video goes digitally on these compact flash cards, and we insert them in here, hook it all up, and then it runs and looks great on it.
One of the problems in a modern day haunted house is huge crowds. So one of the things that The Darkness does is they use technology to scare whole groups of people at one time.
I'm standing right in front of the entrance to the brand new Swamp House, and this animation is not just a simple animation that pops out at you. This animation is a whole building, a whole room, a whole scene that moves underneath your feet. The bridge is actually suspended on 4 airbag systems. So when a customer goes by and triggers the bridge, it releases all the air and drops automatically, scaring them. As you walk into the house itself, you start to get really disoriented because the whole room is moving, and your mind wants to tell you that it can't possibly be the whole room moving, that there must be something else going on.
What we have here is really the guts of the Swamp House. The actual house itself rides on a steel frame made of 2-inch square box tube and a 1/4-inch thick wall. That's very heavy-duty stuff. We then have airbags like this one in all 4 corners of the room. What we do is inflate this airbag and allow the other airbags to inflate and deflate at different times, giving us the ability to create many degrees of motion and allowing for a very fluid and realistic floating feeling. When airbags are filled with air, they'll basically fill until they explode if you don't stop them. So we had to build base plates out of solid steel and mount chains to the base plates to keep the airbags from overextending. We use 3D modeling software that I have on my laptop to design the base plates. After we design it, we send these drawings off to a machine shop that manufactures it out of 2.5-inch thick solid steel. Our software allows us to do various stress calculations and analyses to make sure that when it's finally assembled, nothing is going to break or bend in any way.
Our company creates lots of 3D attractions, and here at The Darkness we created a new attraction called TerraVisions in 3D. And TerraVisions combines the technology of using UV paint and then the technology of ChromaDepth, which is a new type of 3D glasses in which you can wear them and it separates the colors and makes for a real interesting experience.
Wicked.
Regular paint or normal paint won't show under black light. It'll simply come as a brown or a gray. But if you have UV paint, which is specially formulated to react to the black light, it's going to glow. And this is amplified by the glasses because that will separate the two colors. You actually feel like you could slip your hand behind the orange.
When you take these two technologies and you combine them together, it creates a really insane experience. Images are popping off the walls. The floor just seems like it's floating. And then when you add actors into it, that adds a whole new level of scare. We actually created a brand new actors room so they can actually see exactly what they're going to look like in a 3D environment.
Okay. Oh, I've been eating a lot of junk food lately.
My God, that looks pretty cool.
Technical advancements have really enhanced a haunted house. An animatronic can fly across a room, it can hang itself, it could, get its head chopped off. You can't have an actor get his head chopped off, but an animation can do that.